folks, my name is Steven and welcome back to my channel Trading Chain. In today's video, we are going to be covering the application settings in the setup section. We have finally covered all of these tabs right here. So we're going to be moving on to how you can customize your platform so it'll be more better for you to trade on and even look at. So to go to the application settings, we go all the way to the setups tab right here, click on it, and then we'll see application settings as the first section or option. We'll click on that, and now we can see this pops up. We're going to be going through this slowly, but I will warn you that most of the things that you'll see on here you should probably keep on default, because if you change something by accident and you don't know how to fix it, that could be a problem for you. So as the default, it pops up to general and accounts. So it'll say display accounts all, new and active and active. Keep it at all if you just want to see all of your accounts. Now the default account, so on sometimes if you make two accounts that you trade on, like say one is for trading and one is for investing, you would want to know on what account would you want Thinkorswim to open up to as default. So my default account is an IRA account, and currency US dollar as the only option right here. You can also show Forex account info. I literally ignore this because I don't trade Forex. And now we're going to go on to the orders tab. So in the orders tab, it will show you a little bit about orders, and it might help you with better execution. So show expected price for single orders only. So this expected price, this will kind of show the estimated price for the orders, but keep in mind that it's an estimated price, not a real price. So there's a difference there. So if, for example, you placed a regular buy limit order, then what would happen? It will show it will show an expected price for that limit order. But if you placed a limit order with a stop loss and a target price, this won't show it. You can also change it to never or always. I really just don't pay attention to this because I rarely do single orders, but in some cases I do, so I can look at it. Now you can also change a few of these settings, like assign subgroup to closing orders, show order confirmation, clear order after sending, auto send with shift click. So if I click this and I then do shift and then click on the chart or anywhere, it will do auto send automatically. But I'm gonna uncheck this. And then share orders by default. So if you want to share an order, then what would happen is if you click this, you will be able to share that order every time you place one. And you can also see what this is about, like when this option is selected, all the orders you send will be automatically shared. So you can get that. Now, if I go to the Positions tab, which is right under Orders, this will show a little bit for options and a little bit for like the home page and like the view. So old layout defaults, Delta Gamma Theta Vega, or net share, stock price, net change, and percent change. So this is for options and this is for stocks, and you can change between either of them. Now position, profit, and loss layout, you can do either open day, open year, day open, percent day, percent year. So open day, like this will show open, is for when the, since you opened the position, how much have you made / lost. And day is how much you made for the day. Open year, how much I just told you, and the year is how much you made for the year. Day open, percent open. So if I bought a stock for $140 and I've made a profit of $140, that'll be a 100% return, and that's what it shows right here: percent in open, percent in day, percent in year. I keep it at open and day because it's the one that I look at the most. Now, Forex positions, profit and loss layout. I don't change this because I don't trade Forex, but you can if you do. Position margin, buying power effect. I never trade margin, so you can also change this, like buying power effect and margin requirement, but I keep it at buying power effect. And now group positions by instrument, trade time, and order. Instrument is like the stock or Forex pair or option that you're trading. Trade time, the time that how long have you traded the stock. And order, the order itself. Now mark in the money positions. This is for options. So this is mark in the money positions. Week before expiration, never. 2 weeks before expiration, 4 weeks before expiration, and all. Now lines in position table, you can do 7, you can do 10. The default numbers are 2, 4, 7, 11, and 25. So I'll keep it at 7. Now I'm going to go on to the active trader. And the active trader is very important if you're day trading, and even more so to change these settings. These are the settings that if you change are probably going to be the most useful to you if you're a trader, because this will help you execute orders way faster and more efficiently. So AT, order submission rate limit. So this means basically that every time you place an order with either auto send or regular send, I prefer auto send sometimes, but you can also use regulars, like the regular type of sending. When you place the trade, it will give you half a second of a delay before it's once it's placed. So like if I place a buy market order, and this is as a default of 500 milliseconds, this is half of a second. So it gives you half of a second delay before it's filled. And the best they do is make it 0. Because then if you place an auto send order, like a limit order, it will place it at the exact second that you click. But with good things, there's always a risk. If you accidentally click the order 2 times, you might make a double order, and if you place it with a big size, and you're not paying attention to how much the cost of the trade is, you could get for margin a margin call, or you're gonna have to put in funds. Now that's why I prefer sometimes at 500, but mostly I do it 0. Now auto center AT or active trader price ladder every 5 seconds. So let me first show you. In active trader, if I go to charts, and then right here active trader, I click on this. This is the ladder right here, and you can buy and sell with this. With this, if say I'm on Amazon and the price moves very quickly one day, what will happen is this: that if the price is moving very quickly, the active trader might not be able to keep up with the speed of the market. So if I go to setup, application settings, active trader, and change this to 0 and this too, this will now give me the real-time price, so there won't be any delay to the change of the price ladder. Now I can also auto send active trader order on down click, and reset active trader order template after sending. So actually this is not what I prefer, because if you want to place 2 trades quickly with a stop loss and limit, this will reset the active trader and if you have a trade on there, like 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio trade, it will reset everything and it will just be a single order, which is not what I prefer. Now we're going to go to the system, and the system, this is going to be very important for you because the quote speed, it shows you how delayed the prices are. So for the quote speed, the default is fast, max delay of 1 second, but I'm going to do real time, no delay. And keep in mind that Thinkorswim will still, paper money version will still have a delay, even though I'm going to click on real time, no delay. Sound on trading start/stop, you can either do none, default, or custom. And if I do custom, and if I have some kind of like music on there or something, I can do custom and then load in that music. You can also auto save layout configuration, enable chat notification sound, and save screenshots and error reports. To modify watchlist synchronization settings, log into your live trading account. So to like modify your watch list and a few more things, you're going to have to log into a live trading account instead of a paper money. You can also synchronize watch lists by logging into the live paper account, and you'll see the version number. Now the startup page right here, this is once you start up, like once you log into Thinkorswim, and this will be important if you want to immediately get to like the area where you trade. So workspace used on startup, last application state, my trading workspace options. So these are the ones that I've saved. And I'm going to click last application state, which is the one that I used the previous day. Screen shown on startup. I can either start it with home screen. So that is the, 1 second. Home screen is this. Like all you have to do is click over here or do Control H on your keyboard. And this will pop up right here as the home screen. I'm going to go back to the application settings. Last used, and like if I use the charts tab but I trade on the trade tab, this isn't that useful because then I'd have to go back to click from charts to trade, and now it does take some time. And if I have to edit the charts and things every single day, then that will take up a huge chunk of my time. Or I could click selected below, and then you can change everything in the trades tab. So let's see, active trader. So now if I click apply settings, every time I log back into Thinkorswim, this will open up everything on the trade active trader subtab. And then I can always expand domain section login dialog, keep it unchecked. Now the look and feel, this is going to show you, this is going to like show the look and feel as it says. So these are the defaults. If I click on the reset to default, these are the defaults right here. Now the color scheme is dark. If I click light, this is how it will look like. Old school TOS, Chinese dark, Chinese light, and SSE light. I'm going to keep it a dark, and to click hide contrast, it's going to make it more of a contrast color, which will make it darker, so it'll be more dark than it is like right now. Font size, I can either do small, medium, large, very large, and extra large. This is extra large, and it takes too much space, so I do small. And then I also use system font, which makes everything more tighter, and that's what I prefer. Spacing, tight. Excuse me. Menus for navigation tabs, I can either do show delayed, or do not show. I click show because I do not like delayed things. I can also show cursor hints, which is if you're on charts, you will be able to see the cursor, like the cursor lines, which are vertical and horizontal. And I can reset it to chart default, but this is the preview of how it will look like. I will now go to display, and show think log notes 3 months, 1 year, indefinitely. So this will be like forever. Decimal places for Greeks, keep it the same because this for options. So show message center for. So like if you place a trade and then you canceled an order or like moved it somewhere, this will show the message for. Usually it's at a default for 3 seconds, but I like it at 5 so I can see and read everything fast, like in the time, quickly before the message pops off. Non-standard option types, position statement, show color price ticks, position statement or account statement. I can click these. And then now watch lists, market news, 30 minutes, never, 30 seconds, 5 minutes, 24 hours, and 30 days. Keep it at 30 minutes. It's probably, in my opinion, the best one. Mark corporate actions. 8 weeks from now, this will show corporate actions about what's going to happen 8 weeks from this current day, which is 2 months, around 2 months. And now current account positions include symbols with working orders or show underlying symbols instead of option symbols. So if you're like only a day trader, you don't trade options, I can click this and it won't show option symbols right there. Price text color in watch lists, font color or background, keep it at font color because it's more custom. And now I'm going to go to the calculations. So volatility calculation mode. In the visual implied volatility, you can also do volatility smile approximation, fixed volatility per expiration date. Just keep it at the individual implied volatility, except if you're very picky and you want a specific kind of volatility calculation mode. And then you can change it to volatility smile approximation or fixed volatility per expiration date. The last one is for options, so I'll keep that as the second one. Now beta calculation method, I'll do fast because it is more faster. And if you pop this up, you can read about this right here. Now analyze data recalculation. I can either do real time no delay, fast max delay 5 seconds, or I could do delayed max delay 5 minutes, which is a long time. And then I can also apply project TPR to PM or RUG-T accounts on Analyze tab. You can either click this or unclick this. I keep it unclicked. And now language, interface language, English, and notifications language, English. So there are also multiple tabs right here, like notifications. I can send it to my email if I'm constantly on my email. Notify about system login, alerts triggered, order fills, TOS announcement, rolling strategy events, and chat messages. Order defaults is for stocks. Order defaults for stocks. I can see default order type limit, default stop type, SDT, which is probably the best one. Maximum quantity of orders, unlimited. I could do 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, and 50,000 orders. Default quantity of orders, 10. And order quantity increments, 100. Default TIF type, a day, GTC extended hours, GTC plus extended, EXTAM, and EXTPM. So if I do, for example, GTC, this will automatically be good till canceled for the current day, which can be helpful, but I keep it a day, which will have the order be on the market for the current day, but once the day is over, the order will get removed if it isn't filled. And GTC is going to be every single day until the order gets filled. Order quantity increment. So this is the default amount of increments that there will be. So if I do 10 shares, this will be 10 shares automatic, like at default. Default quantity of orders, also 10. And there are also options, futures, future options, and now Forex. I'll go to hotkeys, and hotkeys, they're really risky. That's what I'll tell you, because if you accidentally click the wrong type of hotkey, you can get yourself in a big mess. And that already happened to me a few times, so that's why I don't risk it with hotkeys. But if you still want to do hotkeys, you can, for example, enabled. Now I can place a trade with hotkeys, and also you can change this a little bit. Like for the home screen, I can change it from Control H to Control Z, or I can do a custom one, and I can do Alt H, Shift H, as you can see right there. And now we can go to my profile, and if I'm like in a chat room on Thinkorswim, my profile will show me my profile. So if I'm going to be doing trader, this will be now my profile, but it was that video as default, so I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to click apply settings. Okay folks, so I hope you found this video useful, and now you can change the appearance and change a few more things so it'll be more helpful to you to see and to trade. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.